welcome to World Next Door Uncut. My name is Laura Stump, and right now I am embedded with an organization called Safe Families for Children, Indianapolis, and we are on our way into the field right now to do an intake meeting with some Safe Families participants. Come with me. So fun. Alright, I'm here in the car with Jan Clark. Jan is a volunteer with Safe Families for Children, and we are headed out to do an intake, and she's going to explain to us a little bit about what that means and what exactly Safe Families does. So Jan, how does Safe Families work?
Well, basically what our premise is that we want to step in and help families who are in a temporary crisis that do not have perhaps a family support system in place. And it's also to help relieve the DCS system so that when there's a temporary crisis, the parents don't have to give up custody of the children. What we will do is we'll have a reference. Sometimes it's word of mouth, sometimes it's through agencies that we've made contacts with, and they will contact us, tell us what their situation is. The one we're going to today is the mom has mental health issues. The water has been turned off. The two teenagers have been suffering from worms due to having the water shut off and not being able to have the best hygiene available. They will go, in this situation, we're able to place them with the same family, and they are going to stay with that family for a period of time. Sometimes it's overnight, sometimes it's 2 or 3 days, sometimes it's 6 months.
What's your most common length of stay?
I would say 1 to 2 weeks. 1 to 2 weeks.
Then turn left on Meridian Street.
That gives the mom, in this case, that's giving the mom an opportunity to get make some appointments, maybe get some meds regulated, and an opportunity to work out getting the water turned back on, and also to get the house cleaned up so that it is livable for the children to come back to.
Now you mentioned DCS, and that stands for what?
In Indiana, it's Department of Children's Services. It has different names in different states, I believe.
Turn left
so
on Meridian Street.
What is the difference between Safe Families and, say, DCS and the foster care system?
The foster care system usually is not voluntary on the parents' part. It's usually due to some breakdown in the family unit, and the foster care system has gone into the home and taken the children for a temporary period of time until it's safe for the children to return. We have temporary custody of the children in Safe Families, but the parents never lose custody. They can have the children back anytime they want to.
And how hard is it to become a Safe Family?
If there's not anything in the person's background, it's not difficult at all. They can, as soon as those checks are, they make an application. We do ask for 2 or 3 people to give us references for them. Okay. And there is an application, which is a little bit lengthy, but not difficult. We just want to have background on the people.
In 0.2 miles, turn right on 30th Street.
So this is kind of a typical day for Jan, right? We're on the road and
turn right on 30th Street.
Fortunately today, the GPS is working. When that's not working, I'm kind of floundering.
And what is the most rewarding thing for you about working with Safe Families?
Yeah, I just love the children. They're just such cute little things, and you see some horrible situations that children should not ever have to deal with. And they usually are very positive little kiddos. They don't seem to be too concerned about going from here to there. And it gives me an opportunity to very selfishly be able to serve Jesus in a way that I never would be able to have an opportunity to do. I'm not social worker material, but I do love being a part of that, and I look at it as being the hands and feet of Jesus. I know that sounds a little trite, but truly really is what's happening, in my opinion.
Well, wonderful. Thanks so much for sharing, Jan.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're going to get back to heading off to our meeting, but this is just a little look into what I'll be experiencing over the next couple of weeks, and I'm glad you get to meet one of the wonderful people who work with Safe Families.